Super Robo Tyson Alpha Dreamcast. It's Zap King the Giant Robots. Welcome back to Super Robot Wars Alpha Dreamcast. Previously, Evangelion Uses was here. He decided it was time to test us. And I went through all the effort of hyping up Ryoto and the Ryuko-O only to delete him with Getter. Always believe in Getter. For now, time to believe in Shinji. Alright, back at Nerve HQ, the fifth child is about to arrive. Timing that is all too convenient for Misato's liking, given Asuka's collapse only a short time ago. This child is named Nagisa Kaoru, whose past identity, like Rei's, is a complete blank, and whose birthday falls exactly on the second impact. Misato is sure that the council's left us some bullshit by sending him here, and Marduk has decided to not report Kaoru's existence to the public. Yoga asks about synchro testing with Kaoru. Misato wonders where Ritsuko has gone off to. Actually, she and Kaoru are both missing. What the fuck? Shinji's wondering what Rei meant when she said that she was the third. Does this mean that there are lots of Reis stashed away somewhere? And what would that mean about the second one? What would Shinji do even if he knew the answer? Shinji starts to hear somebody singing a song that he thinks he's heard before. Sure enough, Shinji discovers Kaoru. He very politely introduces himself as Kaoru and talks about how songs are the pinnacle of Lilim's culture. Shinji asks how Kaoru already knows his name, but Kaoru tells him that everybody knows it, and he should know his own position a little better. And so they properly introduced each other. There we go. Okay. Kao is off to the sync test, and Fuyutsuki is quite shocked by what he sees. Yuga says that all the calculations are correct, and Maya adds that the Magi cannot detect any error in this data. It seems that Kaoru is syncing perfectly with Unit 2, despite not even changing out the core. Maya is still having a little trouble believing in what she's seeing. Misawa says that people must first accept the truth and then hunt the explanation. That's fair enough. Kaoru, on his own time, runs into Rei. He tells her that she is like him, that she's been given a body like unto the Lilims in order to live on this planet. Rei asks who he is, and he says he's a messenger, sent from long ago by the residents of the Black Moon across time and space to be here now. He is the final angel, final emissary for this fake world that everyone is living in. The 11th angel. Fuyutsuki tells Gendo of Rei and Kaoru's meeting. He says that the Magi are chugging away at full speed with the data from the 5th, and he is probably... Shinji runs into Kaoru once again. Oh, were you waiting for me? Shinji says that he was thinking of heading over to the Londo Bell. Kaoru knows about them, and he asks if the Londo Bell is that place where Shinji's heart leads him. Shinji figures, maybe? I don't know. Kaoru tells him that having a home to go home to is quite the good thing. Shinji offers to take Kaoru along and introduce him to the Londo Bell, but Kaoru asks Shinji to hang on until he's done changing. Kaoru notes that Shinji avoids deep contact with others in order to avoid mutual pain, and points out that this invariably leads to loneliness. Kaoru says humans can never internally banish loneliness because they are individuals, but they can temporarily forget about it and thus go on living. He says that those born on different planets under different circumstances, under different cultures, will find each other to ease their loneliness. Of course, hearts usually feel pain. Kaoru says that they are like glass, especially Shinji's. He then speaks to Shinji of love and says he may have been born specifically just to meet Shinji.
ガラスのように繊細だね。特に君の心は。そう、好意に値するよ。好きってことさ。僕は君に会うために生まれてきたのかもしれない。
They really wanted to voice the hell out of Kaoru, huh? Sound only. The council is bitching that Nerve constructed to carry out the council scenario now become a private organ that must be reined in. Hill says it's time to return Nerve and the Ava series to their original forms. He says he's going to take back Nerve from Gendo. Gendo on his... Oh, okay. Gendo, for his part, is musing to Unit 1 that there's not much time left until the time of reception. He said that the council intend to finish everything by their own hands before the STMT arrive. But the fate of humans is not to be determined by the old men or the aliens, or even STMC. He says the final angel will appear soon, and if it can be taken out, his wish will become true. Yui. Daisaku meets with Shinji, and enthusiastically asks if it's true that Rei is doing just fine. Yeah, kinda. But Shinji has to report to Asuka still in a coma, but she's alive? Catcher tries to blame himself for this, which is stupid because he wasn't there, but Shinji refuses to let him do that, and proceeds to introduce Kaoru to everyone else. Kaoru comments that Catcher and Daisaku have very kind eyes and kind hearts, and they are surely very good friends to Shinji. You can see why Shinji likes coming home to here, and gives Shinji something. A plate inscribed with some sort of letters. Kaoru says that it is a relic of the past. Do you remember when eye meets eye? He says that is the very embodiment of the pinnacle of Lilim culture, now written upon this plate. And Kaoru asks Shinji to take this as a memento of their meeting, as though they weren't going to meet ever again. Funky. Elden learns that the rest of our squads have taken over Axis. The only enemies that theoretically remain are some rather obnoxious aliens. Lots of sacrifices have happened, but at least the Earth is finally, ideally, unified? It's time to head to Kanpei, back to the Gate of Zidane. Huh. What is it? Not grips. It's not axis. A Boaku. Yeah, Kanpei Island. Time to head back to Kanpei to work up and master plan to kick alien tail. The squad have to contemplate, and L ponders how the main event is about to begin. Just then a funny typo. Benkei runs in and tells Ryoma to get the fuck to the hangar. Hayato's already there. You must observe. Get her. Hayato's already there, and Getter is glowing. Hayato doesn't know why, but Shin Getter is absorbing all the Getter rays shining upon it from outside, just like when it first activated, and before, when Mazen Kaiser appeared. Ryoto has to figure that this is a warning of some kind. Tetsuya asks how the fuck he would even know, but Hayato says that he felt that same thing that Ryoto did. And Hayato's not even psychic. The Getter team recalls hearing that Getter rays may be a sentient form of energy, a source of evolution. Ryo notices this happened too when it came time to stop Unit 3's rampage. Is this a sign of an angel? Huh. Well, something is coming. It's then that the two deadliest beasts of giant robots, Shin Getter and even Mazen Kaiser, are moving on their own. Koji's already in the pile to try to stop the rampage. And worse off, Ryuko is also moving of its own accord. Ryoto gets some strange vibes, and as Shinji and Kaoru show up, start to get a really bad feeling that somebody's watching me and we got no privacy. Kaoru wonders if we've found him out, and is impressed that there is someone who has inherited the power of the ancient residents of the Black Moon. Yes, Ryoto figured it the fuck out. Although not really, but yeah. Kaoru is busted, and Kaoru leads Shinji away back to Nerve headquarters. But as they leave, the three gods of high damage and destruction chill the fuck out. Who is that kid? Rei continues to ponder why she is here. Why does she exist? Why was she born again? For what? For whomst? Why does the fifth child feel like her? What the heck? Kaoru begins to lecturing Sele that people can't create something from nothing. That unless they cling to something, they can't do anything, since they are not God. But, as a voice says, there are men trying to get power equal to a god. Yea, men trying once again to open Pandora's box. Kaoru identifies them as Uzes and Ingram. Plus, There are those trying to close the box before hope even appears inside, particularly Shu. A voice says that there mustn't be allowed to taint all hope, but Kaoru scoffs that is what the Lilians would call hope. A voice responds that hope has more forms than there are people, since hope only exists within the heart. But Celia intends to make that hope concrete, which revolves around Lilith, the ancestor of humanity, which are the false inheritors of the Black Moon. Plus, Adam is the ancestor of the rightful inheritors from the lost White Moon. The soul savaged from their lives only within Kaoru, but its body is one with Shinji's father, Gendo. Thus has Sale entrusted Kaoru with their hopes. Kaoru is aware of this, and thus it is all up to the Lilith. Yuga hands over data on Kaoru to Misato, purloined without permission, of course. Yo, he stole that shit! She apologized for having him do all this dirty work, but Maya couldn't make the data public because it's theoretically impossible. It seems that the mystery just got deeper. Kaoru can control his synchro weight with Ava's by himself, under his own volition. Yuga also passes along the info about what happened aboard the Goron, including that which Ryoto felt Shingetter was warning us about. Bad vibes. Kaoru goes to Ava Unit 2, calling it the avatar of Adam and the servitor of Lilith. Thus, time for excitement to really hit the AC! Unit 2 boots up, and of course Asuka is still laid out in the infirmary. Matter of fact, Unit 2 is fucking unmanned and doesn't have an entry plug inside of it. Nope. Fuck that shit. Pattern blue, an AT field appears within Central Dogma. It's an angel. More specifically, Kaoru is leading Unit 2 down Central Dogma. Fuyutsuki orders all the emergency barriers around Central Dogma be activated to buy even the smallest amount of time. Fuyutsuki can't believe that Sele would send someone directly. Gendo says that the old men want to accelerate things with their own hands. Gendo orders Unit 1 scrambled and authorizes all means possible to prevent entry into Terminal Dogma. Shinji refuses to believe that Kaoru is an angel, but Misato tells him to suck it up and accept the truth. Shinji processes as Kaoru betraying his feelings, just as his father has. Misato has Hyuga on standby, ready to self-destruct the entire fucking place if the signal from Unit 1 vanishes. Better than having a third impact at the least. She apologized for putting him through this, and he says it's okay so long as he is with her. Lol. Just then, the strongest of AT fields fires up, cutting off all monitoring of events. Unit 1 and Unit 2 are now completely out of contact behind this barrier. Is this another fucking angel right now? There's no way to tell. And then it vanishes. Something new has been detected within Central Dogma. Shingetter Robo. The target has reached terminal dogma, and the final safeties are released. Heaven's door is being opened. Heaven's door! Stage 60. Saigo no Shisha. The final emissary? Angel. Messenger. Kaoru confronts Adam, the mother being of them all. Looks like all born of Adam have to return to him until people are destroyed. Kaoru figures out that's actually there's Lilith. He's now figured out what the Lilims are up to. Though Kaoru doesn't understand the humans would go so far as to use the Ava series abominable even to themselves in order to keep living. Kaoru says the Avas are built like him, all originally from Adam, which is why he can control them even if they lack a soul. Because Unit 2's soul has closed itself up. Shinji has to apologize to Asuka and is ready to throw down.
アダムより生まれし人間にとって忌むべき存在。それを利用してまで生き延びようとするリリン、僕にはわからないよ。カオル君、やめてよ。どうしたらよ。
Fight it out in the third dimension.
Kaoru-kun! 僕を倒すんだろ。だったら本気を出さなきゃ。わかるかい？この戦いの意味が。当たった。ダメじゃ。
Got through the field. Shinji is surprised at Kaoru's AT field, or as Kaoru points out, a psychic field, the light of the heart, a holy place which none can profane. Kaoru says that the Lilims already know that the AT field is a wall around the heart which everyone possesses. This isn't making any sense to poor Shinji, but Kaoru states that this is why people can enter here. It is then that the three kings appear: Shingetter, Mazen Kaiser, and Ryuko-o. Hayato asks if it's the final angel being faced, and Kaoru mentions that the power of life makes life evolve, as well as the power of light, which purifies all, and thus the power that Adam granted to Lilith. Ryoto, who has succeeded in acquiring these things, had the right to lay hands upon the future. But it's not over yet. He tells Ryoto to come forth, kill him, lest we all be destroyed. Ryu doesn't think he's lying, and Getter seems to be echoing Kaoru's words. Koji says that there's no time to debate, and they're all here to get rid of Kaoru. They have to apologize to Shinji, but say, we only have one option: defeating Kaoru. Kaoru realizes that history is repeating itself, that the Lilims can't get free of their history of death and destruction. But the beginning and the end are in the same place. Death and destruction is also the bliss of rebirth. All humans have to do is hang on to their hope within their hearts and move under their own will, lest nothing change. It's too bad that so many other people have not been able to do this.
人の定めか。 人の希望は悲しみに綴られているね。
I have control. I have control. Stay safe. Guitar too. Sauce. Sauce. How much do I need for tyranny? One more? Alright, I'll throw in one more. Leona. Kihai! Oh, I know, Starman. But I'm gonna play with my food. Shinji does not have any form of shouting.
Kaoru-kun! その攻撃じゃ僕には効かないよ。戦わなければいけないのは悲しいことかもしれない。
Bro, is Kaoru just like a fucking floating JPEG? Is he just a floating JPEG? That's great. Hold on now. Stay safe, Ryoto. Like I said, I'm playing with my food. I don't have a time limit. No! I deny you! No, we did this already. Oh well. You know what's great about this game? I want to push start. And I can skip animations. Oh wait, did I just die? Huh. Well, that's fucking rude. Lol.
待っていたよ、シンジ君。カオル君。エヴァシリーズ。
I must have gotten credit. I didn't see any numbers. I witnessed 0 numbers.
そんなのわからないよ、カオル君。人の定めか。人の希望。
Okay. That's that move. Big shouting. Big shouting. Get her 2. Axel. Fiona. 2. 3. Transform. Flash. Oh. Axel. Slap him again. Yo, that's bullshit. 3% chance to miss. I guess this is XCOM today. Shinji cannot be hurt. Not on this turn. Missed. Couldn't get through the field. Okay, that's fine. Let's... Right, you don't require any morale. Bajin Kaiser.
未来が必要だ。ありがとう。君に会えて嬉しかった。
Change Guitar 3. Yo, Kit Ragnar, I ain't seen you in forever. Let's lock. Let's flash. Dice. What? Oh, we can fix that. We can fix this. Big shouting. As I was saying, Daisetsuzan, get out of Central Dogma! A link? What link? I didn't advertise today. But thank you for being here. Oh, yes, very good. Throw this little JPEG man!
So, 君たちは死すべき存在ではない。
パパパ
戦わ
パ
なければ
パパ
いけない
パ。
悲しいことかもしれない。
Open gates!
おっとっと危ねえ危ねえ。
I too am playing it on physical hardware. Ryoto. Soul. I might as well milk you for every drop. Tyrant King Rave. Ba, 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 ba.
覚悟はいいかしら。最終奥義降乱撃。
Chesto!
そう、それでいい。
Also, skill point get. Ryoto defeating Kaoru is worth the skill point. When we do so, Kaoru would tell us that Unit 2 wanted to be stopped by us all. I don't believe that. Otherwise, he might have been able to go on living with her. Ryoto demands to know what the fuck he is, and Kaoru replies that he might have been waiting for us. Despite being a Lilim, Ryoto has a power close to his own, a power that our predecessors were unable to obtain. Ryoto has to be talking about the Cycle Driver abilities. This is the first time he's heard of that name, and says that it goes by many other names, including Augustus and Zephiel. We ask what this power really is, and are told that, well, we'll find out sooner or later, haha, though we may not live long enough. Kaoru then tells us again to kill him, lest we ourselves be killed, as his last words. 'Tis the destiny of all living things to kill or be killed, and Kaoru tells us that we are a being which should not be killed.
遺言だよ。さあ、僕を消してくれ。そうしなければ君らが消えることになる。滅びの時を免れ、未来を与えられる生命体は一つしか選ばれないんだ。そして君は死すべき存在ではない。
He tells us that we need our future, and he is sure that we will do just fine. Ryota replies, the future is something that can't be bestowed or bequeathed, and we will show him that we can grasp the future with our own hands. Author. Find a fucking paragraph from a different section. Well, Shinji is now depressed. Again? Maybe only the second time this game. It does miss out on that Kaoru said that he had liked him, and the first time he had ever heard that from somebody else. He says Kaoru should have been the one to live on, that Kaoru was a far better person than he. Misato argues that he's wrong. The ones to live on should be those with the will to do so. Kaoru desired death. He abandoned his will to live and only pursued a facade of hope. She says it's not Shinji's fault, but Shinji just calls her a cold-ass bitch. She tells him that the only way one can go on living through what's coming ahead. Gendo tells Fuyutsuki that he's sending only Unit 1 with the Londo Bell from here in. The Lance of London is still in Terminal Dogma, so having Unit 1 with our squad is a wise move. Fuyutsuki asks if this isn't a dangerous time to let Unit 1 out of its grasp, but Gendo replies that with the time of reunion drawing near, sending Unit 1 with the Londo Bell will win points with the Council and buy time. In response to Fuyutsuki's concerns about being short-staffed, Gendo orders the re-outfitting of Unit 0 and Unit 2 to be hurried. The hands of time must be halted at all costs. And, well, the Ava Zodaden and all our battlers head off to rendezvous with the other squad. Find this shit. I think I found it. Let's see, way out here. Bodolzar is explaining how the Myclones with their distinctive civilization are the proto-culture. Bodolzar knows little about this other than that it consists of creative activity beyond fighting. He notes that their creators instructed them nothing concerning culture, but instilled in them the programming to not come in contact with culture. This is why he had forbidden all contact outside of battle, even regarding the Empire. Exodor asks if that terrifying sound their captive Lin Min Mei makes is also culture. But Bodolzar says that this is what is called singing. He explains that his posting aboard his invincible fortress and subsequent contact with the Empire have enabled him to understand just a little bit of this culture. He notes further that songs appear to have the power to draw men and women together, thus robbing people of their animosity. Bodolzar then shows them a mere shard of culture from some long time ago. A very mysterious plaque. Oh, I think I know what that is. I think I know what it is. In any case, Bodolzar says that Minmay, here's the singing, that because Minmay is proto-culture, she may understand what this shard is. If all goes well, it may gain them an unattainable advantage, an unbeatable advantage over the women, who, at the moment, are in an all-out war with the Zentradi and the Empire in this area, with a high probability that they intend to invade the Earth in search of information about culture. They cannot let the Zentradi find out about this. Time to hurry with figuring out what this shard of culture is, and head to Earth for them. Alright. Next time. Huh. Time to figure out how to get my clone Milia. Because... Get picky. Argon powered... Levi. Do I get Levi? Let's see if I qualify for Levi. Alternate. So, wait. I have 66 skill points. I have 67 skill points. I think I'm qualified to get Levi.
All combat is over. Now that you've tasted victory, I'm sure you'll be back.